Hello, my name is Alondra Delgado Marrero, and today I am going to introduce my blog of 1984 with the title Inside the Mind. Radford, in a movie 1984, turns into a visual and psychological experience, everything from the drained color palette to the damaged language. Show how a totalitarian system does not just control public life, but can get inside people's minds. The scene that I will be analyzing takes place during Winston's reeducation in the Ministry of Love, from 1 hour with 41 minutes and 25 seconds to 1 hour with 42 minutes and 45 seconds. By this time, O'Brien emotionally and mentally destroyed Winston. It is one of the key moments in the film because it presents always major themes: the manipulation of language, the destruction of the identity, and the control of truth. Cinematographic and color, performance, and language of and control are the lens through which I will be analyzing in this video. 1. Cinematographic and color. At 1 hour with 41 minutes and 25 seconds, the camera traps Winston in a tight, suffocating clubhouse. There is no depth, no the movement, no space, no relief. Just a prison-like frame. That style shot make it feels like the political party has taken over his mind completely. The color is basically gone. Everything is gray, dirty green, dead stone. The palette does not only create a tense atmosphere, it symbolizes the erasure of emotion and memory, where Winston feels emotionally drained. At 1 hour with 41 minutes and 45 seconds, O'Brien appeared more illuminated and positioned higher than Winston. His face has no ambiguous shadows. It's sharp, firm, almost geometric. Radford used lighting to turn O'Brien into a physical embodiment of the political party, precise, definite, undeniable, and controlled. At 1 hour with 42 minutes and 10 seconds, the overhead lights make Winston look like something being examined and inspected. The scene feels cold and clinical, which reinforces the idea that the party does not punish people, it fixes them. 2. Performance. John Hart Winston looks broken even before speaking. A slight trembling, fast breathing. A weak voice trying to hold onto his identity has it collapsed. His eye can't stay focused, and all of that shows how close he is to breaking. His body represents human resistance, punished to breaking point, a man who still knows that truth but can no longer defend it. Richard Burton, O'Brien, on the other hand, barely moved, speak with absolutely calm, never raising his voice, stare at Winston without blinking, completely certain of himself. His performance shows that totalitarian power does not need to shout. He controls the room and the conversation without effort. Together, their performance create a dynamic where domination is emotional as much as it is physical. 3. Language and control. At 1 hour with 41 minutes and 50 seconds, O'Brien states ideas that completely contradict reality, but he does so in a calm, almost instructional tone. His tone means to convince, it means to replace. Radford visualized double thinking. Think. Stating lies with such sincerity that they start to feel true. O'Brien's confidence makes the illogical sound perfectly logical. At 1 hour with 42 minutes and 15 seconds, Winston began stuttering. He can't articulate his truth. The moment his language breaks down, you, you can literally see his identity falling apart. Here, language control is not just new speaking. It's a logic where through is whatever the political power declares. Radford conveyed this by removing contradict entirely, and O'Brien speaks as if he describing scientific facts, no manipulating ideas. The scene shows that the final frontier of power it is not the body, it's the mind. If you control language, you control thought, and if you control thought, you control truth. This scene showed that totalitarianism does not succeed only through physical violence or constant surveillance. It is real strength comes from shaping what people believe is true. The scene represents how a regime can use aesthetics, acting, and language itself to erase someone's identity from the inside out. And in world where media manipulation, misinformation, and narrative control keep growing. 1984 still works as a waiting about what happens when power gets to inside what trust is. Credits: film cited 1984, Dear Michael Radford 1984, novel George Orwell 1984. Thank you for your attention. Bye.